Testing 1, 2, 3. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park on this Tuesday morning, July 12th. Mark McKelvey with you, set to take you through today's qualifying action. 9 qualifiers in total on the docket, includes some qualifiers for 2-year-olds. With us now into mid-July, qualifiers just returning to the usual Tuesday and Friday mornings. No set day just for 2-year-olds anymore, so these Tuesdays and Fridays we'll see a little bit of everything. A little overcast here this morning in Campbellville. The wind is coming from the west. Bit of a wind they'll be hitting when they come into the lane. It'll be pushing them up the backside. Track is fast. Temperature already into the low to mid 20s. Horses for the first qualifier out on the track, and they'll be summoned to the gate in just a couple of minutes. Horses for the first qualifier, taking their positions, kicking things off on the pace, 3-year-olds and up. Take out number 5, Diversity Day. From the inside out, we have Premier Sweet Talker, Shadow and Red's Honey, Perfect Time, LA Rush, David's Ideal, and Aviator. Starting gate moves into the stretch. Pacers are picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. A break at the beginning for LA LaRush. That was a quick bobble. That one will try and get reset. Coming out from the outside, Aviator will shoot to the early lead. Perfect Time getting away in second. At the rail, it's Premier Sweet Talker third. Fourth on the outside is David's Ideal, followed there in fifth by Shadow and Red's Honey. And then back pacing now, LA LaRush will get a little closer as they go into the first turn. Up front, it is Aviator who leads the way. Aviator leading it. They were going into a bit of a win. The opening quarter was just 31-2. Soft opening quarter there as they swing into the backstretch. And Aviator is up front by 4. Back in second is Perfect Time. 2 and apart lengths going back to Premier Sweet Talker third. Followed fourth by David's Ideal. Fifth is Shadow and Red's Honey. And then it's 3 lengths back to the trailer, that being LA LaRush. So it's a 6-length advantage up here for Aviator as the 3-year-old gelding is going to race them up to the half. And Aviator in the season debut qualifiers passed the half in a minute and a fifth. So that was 28-4 in the second quarter. Heading into the final turn, it is Aviator. 3 for 7 last year in his rookie campaign. Was his gelded son a sports writer? Banked over $100,000. Back on track here today, leading it by about 7 lengths. On the outside, Premier Sweet Talker advances up into second. Perfect Time is at the inside third. Shadow and Red's Honey's making a move on the outside, now up into fourth. Then inside fifth is David's Ideal, and our trailer is LA LaRush. 3/4 was 128-3 off the turn and into the stretch, and Aviator will look to close it out. The lead is nearly double digits. It's Aviator coming into the final 1/8 of the mile. Battle on for second between Premier Sweet Talker and on the outside Shadow and Red's Honey. Then we go back to David's Ideal, who will overtake Perfect Time, but it will be Aviator back on track and will win the first qualifier here today, stopping the clock in 1:56-3. Finishing second was Premier Sweet Talker. Third then was Shadow and Red's Honey. We go back to David's Ideal, Perfect Time, and LA LaRush. Qualifier number 2 is up next. 2-year-old Pacers here. Field of 6. 1 driver change. Bob McClure drives number 2, Twin Delight. Here's the field. Number 1 is Short Cell Hanover, a daughter of Better's Delight, trained by Sean Stacy. Mark Stacy drives, a $50,000 purchase from the Harrisburg yearling sale. Number 2 is Twin Delight, Better's Delight filly, another Stacy trainee. Make the driver Bob McClure, a $27,000 Lexington Select buy. 3, Betta Can Steal, is an all bets off colt, trained by Ryan Stewart. The driver is Scott Young. Number 4, Extra Cheese, is a gelded son of Better Than Cheddar, trained by Jean Tourney. The driver is Louis Waugh. This was a $5,000 Ontario Select purchase. 5, Edge of the World, is a Sunshine Beach colt, trained by Rob Fellows. Sylvain Filion drives, an $11,000 Harrisburg buy. And 6 is Nothing Better, a gelded son of Better's Delight, trained by Nick Gallucci. James McDonald will drive, a $65,000 Harrisburg purchase. Field of 6 for qualifier number 2. Pair of fillies going from posts 1 and 2 for the Sean Stacy barn. The outside 4, Colts and Geldings. Here they come. Rookies on gate for the second. They're off and pacing. Quick bobble at the rail for a Short Cell Hanover. Stablemate Twin Delight got off the wings nicely. Shooting from the center is Edge of the World. Then it'll be Extra Cheese. Betta Can Steal, and the early trailer is Nothing Better. They head towards the first turn, and our leader will be Edge of the World and Sylvain Filion as they do muscle out to grab the early advantage. Twin Delight in second. Here on the outside is Extra Cheese, who will slot in third there in front of the rail starter Short Cell Hanover, and then back to the final 2, Betta Can Steal and Nothing Better. The opening quarter was 31 and 2, and they will swing into the backstretch. They are following Edge of the World, who has a loose lead of 3 lengths. Tightening up from second is Twin Delight. Third is Extra Cheese. A few more lengths going back to Short Cell Hanover in fourth. Another 2 lengths then to Betta Can Steal, and your trailer is Nothing Better. Single file as they march up the backside, getting a little fumbly at the back. That is Betta Can Steal, so the trailer Nothing Better will go around that rival. Meanwhile, up front, it's Edge of the World, who was past the half in 101 and 1. Second quarter was 29 and 4, and they race into the final turn. Edge of the World, maybe getting a little more separation right now on Twin Delight. Then it's Extra Cheese, who is in third. Fourth remains Short Cell Hanover. Fifth is Nothing Better, and our trailers Betta Can Steal. Midway around the final turn, it is Edge of the World. Second outing for this Sunshine Beach colt, and will take them past the third marker in 1:30 and 1. That was 29 seconds even in the third split. Off the turn and into the stretch. Edge of the World to the outside is Twin Delight. So the filly will try and get up to the wheel of the leader, Edge of the World, but Edge of the World isn't giving way just yet. Final 8th of the mile, Edge of the World, Twin Delight. Back in third is Extra Cheese. Battling for fourth, Short Cell Hanover, and Nothing Better swings to the outside late to finish up strong. Coming to the edge of the tote board, Edge of the World. Twin Delight inching in closer. Edge of the World takes it by half a length. Finishing second was Twin Delight. Rallying there late, finishing up with good speed was Nothing Better for third, 1:59 and 3. Up next is qualifier number 3, 4-year-olds and up on the trot. Trotters will take their positions in just a moment. Looks like we got one scratch, which will bring us down to a field of 6. Number 1 is Starlit Elmo. Make the driver Scott Young. The 2, Iliothrope, Michael Whalen. The 3, Donna Soprano, is scratched. So we move on number 4, Mikey Mass. Driver is Jonathan Drury. Next up, number 5, Locatelli. Make the driver Austin Sorey. 6 is White Tiger, James McDonald. And 7, run director, Sylvain Filion. It's a field of 6 on gate for qualifier number 3. And they're off and trotting. And getting first call, it is Mikey Mass from the center. Outside speed shown here by run director. Between horses is White Tiger. Iliothrope is getting away in 4th. On the outside is Locatelli. And at the rail is Starlit Elmo as they head towards the first turn. It'll be run director getting out to the lead. Second qualifier on the comeback trail here for the 7-year-old. Run director will lead them into the first turn. Racing in second is Mikey Mass. Then third is White Tiger. Fourth is Iliothrope, followed fifth by Starlit Elmo, and your trailer is Locatelli. The opening quarter was 30-3, and they move into the backstretch. Up front by a length and a half, it is Run Director. Filion takes a little peek over his right shoulder there. Right on his back is Mikey Mass. A couple lengths going back to White Tiger in third. Fourth is Iliothrope, then followed fifth by Starlit Elmo, and the trailer sixth is Locatelli. That's how they're lined up, moving up the backside towards the midway point off a 30-3 opening quarter. It will be Run Director taking them past the half-mile pole in a minute and a fifth. Second quarter was trotted in 29-3. Into the final turn they go. It is Run Director, the career winner of over $500,000, is leading it by a length and a half. The 5-year-old Mikey Mass is just stalking in the 2-hole. Third is White Tiger. Fourth, Iliothrope. Fifth is Starlit Elmo. And sixth remains Locatelli. So they've yet to change positions as they're all along the pylons coming to 3 quarters. It'll be Run Director past 3 quarters in 129-2. Off the turn and into the stretch. Run Director trying to kick home and will look to put away Mikey Mass, who angles from the 2-hole. In behind is White Tiger, finishing up strong. That one is going to make maybe a bit up the inside if there's some room. In behind Run Director for the time being. Here on the outside, Mikey Mass is getting on by off the good 2-hole trip. It'll be Mikey Mass in deep stretch, who will get by and edge Run Director by a neck. Finishing third was White Tiger. Then fourth was Locatelli. Back to Iliothrope and Starlit Elmo, 157-3. Gate beginning to roll for our fourth qualifier. 2-year-old Pacers here in qualifier number 4. Looks like the rail starter. Double gum is scratched, so take out number 1, double gum. So we'll start with number 2, HP Space Oddity, who is a daughter of All Bets Off, trained by John Tourney, Sylvan Philly on drives. 3 is Sylvia Hanover, and Always Be Mickey Philly, trained by Sean Stacy. James McDonald's in the bike. Sylvia Hanover was a $135,000 yearling purchase out of Harrisburg. Number 4 is Better in the Dark, a daughter of Better's Delight, trained by Sean Stacy, Louis Waugh in the Sulky, a $48,000 London Select yearling sale purchase. 5 is Aaron's Ace, an American Ideal colt, trained by Murray Breather. Austin Sorey is steering, a $20,000 Harrisburg buy. And 6 is Cold Creek Guerrero, a gelded son of Dolly, trained by Murray Breather. Make the driver Bob McClure. That's your field of 5 for qualifier number 4. 2-year-old Pacers here. They're on the gate. Gate swings into the stretch. Pacers are lined up for qualifier number 4. Here they come. And the 2-year-olds are sent on their way. HP Space Oddity will split rivals in the early going. Sylvia Hanover getting out to that lead. On the outside is Better in the Dark. HP Space Oddity got away 3rd. Then 4th, that is Cold Creek Guerrero. Getting away 5th was Aaron's Ace. They head towards the first turn, and it was Sylvia Hanover who split the rivals off the wings. And Sylvia Hanover in the debut will take them into that first turn up top here by a little more than 2 lengths. Racing in second is Better in the Dark. 2 lengths back to HP Space Oddity, another 2 to Cold Creek Guerrero, and 2 more lengths to the trailer, Aaron's Ace. 31 and 4 for that opening quarter, and they move into the backstretch. And now coming around from second is Better in the Dark. Already 2 qualifiers under this one's belt, and the Better Delight filly will take command away from Sylvia Hanover. In third is HP Space Oddity. 4th remains Cold Creek Guerrero, and the trailer 5th is Aaron's Ace. They move up the backside. New leader is Better in the Dark. First time we've seen this Better's Light filly on the front end. Waugh has her there in 1:02. That's the half-mile clocking. They go by the half, with the leader being Better in the Dark, who takes them into the final turn. Tries to get a little separation. Sylvia Hanover in second, tracking the leader. 3rd is HP Space Oddity. 4th remains Cold Creek Guerrero. And then 3 lengths back to the trailer, Aaron's Ace. Out from 4th, the debuting Dally gelding Cold Creek Guerrero, making a big move here as that one charges up to confront the leader. Better in the Dark at 3/4 in 1:31 and 3. They spin for home, and we get a new leader as they come into the stretch. It's Cold Creek Guerrero. Cold Creek Guerrero to the front. Here on the outside is Sylvia Hanover into second. Better in the Dark now 3rd. HP Space Oddity. And then we go back to the trailer, Aaron's Ace. Final 16th. And here on the outside, Sylvia Hanover, the Always Be Mickey filly, is going to try and muscle by. Digging in at the inside was Cold Creek Guerrero, but it was Sylvia Hanover on the outside who got it at the last moment. Time of the mile, 2 minutes and a 5th. Up next is qualifier number 5. 3-year-olds and up on the trot, and it will be a field of 9 here. Final horse just making its way up to where the gate is positioned right now, so it's going to move into position, and they'll all turn and line up. Inside out, we have Ladies First, Kicking Your Mass, Tijuana Sealster, Crooked Dealer, Kikiwaka, Lucas NL, Maggie's Mo Money, World Bank, and DreamX. Trotters taking their positions for our 5th qualifier. Gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and trotting, Kicking Omas towards the inside. Tries to get out of there quickly. Coming away from the center is Kikiwaka. Holding ground at the rail is Ladies First. Then as Tijuana Sealster gets away in 4th from mid-pack, Lucas floats away. Therefore, Philion. Then we go to Crooked Dealer, followed by DreamX. Back to Maggie's Mo Money, and the early trailer is World Bank. They go into the first turn, and striding out to the front, this is Kikiwaka, who will lead it for Wah, coming to the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. So they'll move into the backstretch. Kikiwaka went off stride there as they were looking to exit the turn, so inheriting the lead is Kicking Your Mass. That lead might be short-lived. Ladies First is looking to come around for Mayotte. Then we go to Tijuana Sealster in 3rd. Lucas is right on the back there in 4th. 5 lengths going back to Crooked Dealer, who is 5th. 6th up the backside is DreamX, followed by Maggie's Mo Money, then World Bank, and resetting after the first turn break, Kikiwaka is the trailer in 9th. Ladies First has yet to clear, as that one's trying to muscle up to grab clear command. The half was 1 minute and 3/5. On to the final turn they go, and Ladies First now touches down on the lead, crosses over to the pylons in front of Kicking Your Mass, and swung to the outside. Here comes the North American debut of Lucas. Lucas on the outside is advancing up into 2nd, racing in 4th. That is Tijuana Sealster. Well back then to Crooked Dealer. A few lengths going to DreamX. To the outside comes Maggie's Mo Money. Our trailers are World Bank and Kikiwaka. 3/4 was 130 even off the turn and into the stretch. Ladies First with the lead. Lucas now comes back out after getting covered up for a moment, and Lucas is on the outside trying to get on by. Ladies First and Lucas. Then we go back to Kicking Your Mass and Tijuana Sealster. Final 16th is coming up, and Lucas, coming in from the Netherlands, is going to take this qualifier here this morning. It's Lucas who will get away in deep stretch, taking it by 2.5 lengths. Finishing 2nd was Ladies First from Tijuana Sealster. 4th was Kicking Your Mass. Time of the mile, 2 minutes flat. Up next is qualifier number 6. The gate is in motion. Pacers here, 3-year-olds and up. Looks like we have a scratch number 4, Control Sicily. So from the inside out, it's easy peasy. Pink Floyd Hanover. On top, Rainman. Better Have My Money. She's Watching Me, and George Cam. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. And here they come for our 6th. And they're off and pacing. George Cam leaves from the outside as that one is revved up. Better Have My Money from the center will get away in second. 4 across as they'll determine who gets third. Looks like it'll be She's Watching Me, who tries to get ahead at the rails, easy peasy. Then it is Pink Floyd Hanover and On Top Rainman. They're heading towards the first turn. George Cam is the leader. It'll be George Cam taking them around that first bend. Better Have My Money in second. And She's Watching Me. He's not going to look for a seat at the rail. He's just going to keep pushing towards the front. The opening quarter was 29 and 4. Into the backstretch they go. She's Watching Me is going to get around George Cam. Better Have My Money sits third for the time being, but that's not going to last long, and here he comes. Back in fourth is Easy Peasy, then followed fifth. Up the backside by On Top Rainman, and Pink Floyd Hanover rounds out the field. So Better Have My Money in his 3-year-old debut qualifier will get to the lead just before the half. It's Better Have My Money past the midway point in 58 and 3, heading into the final turn now. Better Have My Money, last year's star 2-year-old, made over $300,000, an award winner, leads them into the final turn. Second is She's Watching Me. Third is George Cam. 2 lengths back to Easy Peasy, On Top Raymond, and Pink Floyd Hanover. That's how this group of 6 is situated as they race towards 3/4. Better Have My Money is lead by a length and a half from She's Watching Me. 3/4 was 128 and 2 off the turn and into the stretch after a 29 and 4 third split. Better Have My Money looks to kick home strong. She's Watching Me in second, and that one put in some bad steps, is taken into the safety lane. So inheriting second will be Pink Floyd Hanover. As we go back to the rest of them, let's just check out Better Have My Money up front. This one is powerful, coming to the line. Better Have My Money back on track and wins it in 155 and 2, home in 27 seconds flat into the wind. Finishing second was On Top Rainman. Then it was Easy Peasy, Pink Floyd Hanover, She's Watching Me, and George Cam. Gate is rolling for our 7th qualifier. 2-year-old trotters here. Scratch number 3, Belvedere Franklin. Luke Blay drives number 5, Silly Me Hanover. 1 is Beach Friend, an Enterprise Colt. Trained by Dr. Ian Moore. Louis Waugh drives, $25,000 blooded horse sale purchase. 2 is Live Show, a gelded son that looks like a Chippendale. Trained by Julie Walker. Burt Renault drives. 3 is Out. 4 is HP Royal Flush, a Royalty for Life colt. Trained by Ben Bayerjon with Sylvain Filion. 5 is Silly Me Hanover, a Walner filly. Trained by Luke Blay. Blay will also drive a $250,000 Harrisburg yearling buy. And 6 is Craft Made, a Walner colt trained by Luke Blay. Bob McClure in the bike. Craft Made was a $610,000 purchase at Harrisburg. Gate picking up speed, and here they come for the 7th. And they're off and trotting, and it'll be the Blay trainees coming away 1-2. Craft Made from the outside. We'll head out to the early lead. Silly Me Hanover gets away in 2nd. Live Show 3rd. 4th is HP Royal Flush, and Beach Friend is the trailer 5th. They head towards the first turn, and it is the debuting Blay trainees, Craft Made and Silly Me Hanover. They're up front as they go into that first turn. Back in 3rd is Live Show. 4th, HP Royal Flush, and Beach Friend is the trailer 5th. The opening quarter was 31-2. So here is Craft Made, the Walner colt, leading them up the backside. A $610,000 yearling purchase was Craft Made, and he is leading the way, being followed in 2nd by another Walner, this being the filly, Silly Me Hanover. Then we go back to Live Show 3rd. 4th is HP Royal Flush, and 2 more lengths to Beach Friend in 5th. The half is hit in 101-4. The second quarter was trotted in 30-2. They go into the final turn. Craft Made and Silly Me Hanover remain 1-2. 4 lengths going back to Live Show in 3rd. Then 4th, that is HP Royal Flush, and 5th is Beach Friend. So there's been no change in order. The Blay students 1-2. Craft Made, Silly Me Hanover. The debuting gelded son, it looks like a Chippendale. That's Live Show, who is in 3rd, about 7 lengths from the front. And then we go to the back. HP Royal Flush and Beach Friend now moves up into 4th. 131-4 for 3 quarters. That was 30 seconds even in the 3rd split. Into the stretch, it is Craft Made. A couple lengths on the stablemate, Silly Me Hanover. Live Show back in 3rd. Beach Friend is 4th, and 5th is HP Royal Flush. Final 1/8 of the mile here. Craft Made and Silly Me Hanover were 1-2 since the word go. That's how they're going to finish, both looking to come through the line strong. Craft Made up the inside, Silly Me Hanover. Craft Made takes it by half a length. Silly Me Hanover was 2nd. Here will be Beach Friend getting up into 3rd from Live Show and HP Royal Flush, 201-1. Up next is qualifier number 8, 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Austin Sorey will drive number 3, Seaside Caesar. And as the wings of the gate are open, here is the field. Number 1 is Sage Du Hurrah, a gelded son of Better Than Cheddar, trained by Denny Guriel. Luke Goriel will do the driving. 2 is Fout, a Better Delight colt trained by Ben Wallace. Bob McClure on the bike, a $250,000 Lexington Select purchase. 3 is Seaside Caesar, American Ideal colt trained by Murray Breather. The driver is Austin Sorey. 4 is Hidden Article, Sports Rider Gelding trained by Jean Tourney. Sylvain Filion drives, an $8,000 Ontario Select purchase. 5 is Verdun, Better's Delight colt, trained by Tourney. The driver is Louis Waugh. And 6 is Win Me Back, gelded son of Shadow Play, trained by Nick Galucci. James McDonald will drive, a $67,000 Harrisburg buy. So the starting gate nears the top of the stretch. A field of 6 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings are lined up here. Qualifier number 8 on this Tuesday morning from Woodbine Mohawk Park. Here they come. And they're off and pacing. First call going to Fout, who gets away well towards the inside. Outside speed from Win Me Back, along with next door neighbor Verdun, but shooting from the center. Seaside Caesar gets into the forward mix. At the rail, it is Sage Du Hurrah, and Filion has his hands full with Hidden Article. Going to keep that one to the outside as they go into the first turn. Win Me Back will be the leader. Seaside Caesar in second, settling in third for the time being is Verdun, as Hidden Article is going to keep marching forward. The opening quarter was 29-4. Into the backstretch go the rookie pacers, and here comes Hidden Article. Hidden Article will get to the lead and takes over top spot from Win Me Back second. Third is Seaside Caesar, followed in fourth by Verdun. Going back to Fountain fifth, and Sage Du Hurrah is the trailer sixth, and reclaiming top spot. Win Me Back wasn't going to sit in second for very long, circles back to the lead, and Hidden Article now will have to race there in the 2-hole. Third is Seaside Caesar, fourth up the backside Verdun. Fout, Sage Du Hurrah. The half mile was 1 minute and 2/5. They head into the final turn, and it's a 2-length advantage here for Win Me Back. Second outing for this gelded son of Shadow Play, and is getting some separation with 5/8 of the mile complete. Hidden Article is second. Third remains Seaside Caesar, who is followed closely by Verdun in fourth. 2 lengths to Fout, and another 2 lengths to Sage Du Hurrah. And getting away on them in the third quarter here is Win Me Back. Saddle pad flapping in the wind as they race past 3 quarters in 1:29 flat. So a solid third quarter there of 28-3. Off the turn and into the stretch, here is Win Me Back on top by nearly double digits. Back in second is Hidden Article. Third is Seaside Caesar. To the outside comes Fout, looking to get up the inside there. That is Verdun, and our trailer is Sage Du Hurrah, but with a 16th to go, Win Me Back is going to take this one. It'll be Win Me Back coming home nicely to take the 8th. Finishing in second, shooting through was Verdun late, got between rivals. Third then went to Hidden Article. Fourth was Seaside Caesar, Fout, and Sage Du Hurrah. 157-4 for Win Me Back. Ninth and final qualifier set to go on this Tuesday from Woodbine Mohawk Park. 4-year-olds and up on the pace. Field of 7, inside out, My Baby Girl, Beach Hunter, JT's Jet, Nickel in My Pocket, Shelton Sealster, Somebody Treasure, and O'Hare Hanover. Starting gate to the top of the stretch, the Pacers are picking up speed, and here they come for qualifier number 9. And they're off and pacing. Somebody I Treasure gets out of there the quickest towards the inside. JT's Jet also hustling. In behind is Nickel in My Pocket towards the inside. Beach Hunter from post 2 gets away in 4th. At the rail is My Baby Girl. In between horses is Shelton Sealster. And widest of them all, that is O'Hare Hanover. Into the first turn they go. And Somebody I Treasure, shot out to the early lead, is up front here for McNair by a couple of lengths on JT's Jet. The opening panel was 29 and 2. Into the backstretch they go. And our leader is Somebody I Treasure. Somebody I Treasure up front here by 2 lengths. In second, JT's Jet. Then we go about 5 lengths back to Beach Hunter in third. Fourth is Nickel in My Pocket. On the outside, O'Hare Hanover is moving up the charts. Then we're back to My Baby Girl and Shelton Sealster. Heading towards the half and rolling right along is Somebody I Treasure as this 5-year-old gelding coming here to Woodbine Mohawk Park, leads by a couple of lengths. The half was 57 and 4. Second quarter was 28 and 2. Into the final turn they go. Somebody I Treasure. Second is JT's Jet. Then it's about 8 or 9 lengths going back to O'Hare Hanover, who is in third. A few more lengths to Beach Hunter. Here on the outside, Shelton Sealster is moving. Then it is Nickel in My Pocket, and the trailer is My Baby Girl. Somebody I Treasure has JT's Jet coming to the outside just for a brief moment as our past 3 quarters in 126 off the turn and into the stretch. Somebody I Treasure will look to finish the job. JT's Jet all of a sudden is 3 lengths off that leader coming into the final 1/8 of the mile. O'Hare Hanover is there in third from Beach Hunter, Shelton Sealster, Nickel in My Pocket, and My Baby Girl. Here is Somebody I Treasure with a strong effort from start to finish. Somebody I Treasure in the 9th and final qualifier wins it. Finishing second was JT's Jet. Rallying My Baby Girl got third. Shelton Sealster, O'Hare Hanover, Beach Hunter, and Nickel in My Pocket. 153 and 4 for Somebody I Treasure.